Hey guys, WTF here with episode number 4 of our Borussia Dortmund career mode on Next Gen FIFA 21. Kicking this episode off, the player of the episode from the previous episode was Julian Brandt. Obviously he got the hat-trick against Augsburg. He came on and got a 45-minute hat-trick, so I think well deserved from him here today. Got 3 episodes in today's game. We are first off taking on FCSB. I have no idea what country they're from. Probably Romania, maybe somewhere around there. It looks as if they're from somewhere around there, but you can see by the team we've laid out there, it is a rotational side. A couple of first teamers in there just to try and get their confidence up, especially Erling Haaland. We want him to get his confidence up, to get his shooting boots back. And we're 2 minutes into the game. It's a poor touch from Hudson-Odoi, but thankfully he does recover, and it's attempted over-the-top through ball. Is intercepted nicely by the defence there, as they look to come down our end and actually have another attack here as Bus in the box, skips past Zagadou on his left foot. It's a great strike, but it's a lovely save by our goalkeeper. But thankfully, that rebounded shot, was offside, and we do still stay at 0-0. So very good performance there by the goalkeeper. Lovely save for the first one. I'm very thankful that the second shot was actually offside. Otherwise, we would not start in this episode off as we should be, really. As Delaney puts in an absolutely brilliant tackle, threads through Erling Haaland. He should be scoring here, but their goalkeeper puts in a brilliant save. Vlad, number 99, puts in an absolutely incredible save to deny Haaland from scoring at the near post there. And I just don't know what is wrong with Haaland right now. His shooting boots just aren't there. But so just before the half-an-hour mark, Haaland is on the ball here, and we're going to look to create a chance. As Jude Bellingham knocks it back inside to him, he goes the exact same post, an exact same kind of shot type. This time he tucks it home. This time Vlad cannot put his hand to it. 1-0, and Erling Haaland is on the score sheet, and he's on the board for the Champions League this year, which is really good to see. I'll just skip forward another couple of minutes here. A chance here for them as we get a nice little tackle in with Emerson, obviously making his debut here today, out for a throw-in. But from that resulting throw-in, Ion plays it into Morutan, skips past Hummels, goes for a great strike, but it's a lovely, lovely save from Lunin, obviously our Ukrainian goalkeeper that we signed from Real Madrid in the summer window. But that was that for the first half, really. No real chances came from ourselves. As Simeon plays the ball up to Man. Man is going to catch Zagadou out of position, and he's just going to use his pace here really nicely. Zagadou, there's no way he's catching up. Zagadou's no slouch when it comes to pace, but Man is just a different level. As he looks to whip the ball in here, he can't really find any options. He took a bit too long. That allows Zagadou to come across and actually start a counter-attack for ourselves here, and hopefully ours is much more venomous and actually a penultimately ends in a goal as Adeyemi dinks the ball across to Haaland. It's a beautiful touch and a lovely volley on his right foot, but the touch absolutely made that. He touches it down into the perfect position where he can hit it on the second touch, and he does so. 2 goals here for him today against FCSB. And you can see there, we've brought on some substitutions, just resting those first teamers that were in the team here today. The likes of Hummels and also Haaland. We've brought on Royce and Piszczek. So two Dortmund legends, really. As Adeyemi looks to go for another chance here. Unfortunately, he seems to have caught whatever Haaland has got, and he cannot put the ball on target here. But that is going to be that for the game. A 2-0 victory is going to be heading home our way. As Marco Royce trying again here for Adeyemi, but again, he's just got that Haaland bad luck, it seems, as he hits the post in the final minute and he can't quite get his first goal for the club. But 2-0 away from home in the group stage. It's a brilliant way to start it off as we go into the Bundesliga. We return, and this time, as I said in the previous episode, Julian Brandt is starting out on that left-hand side ahead of Torgan Hazard and ahead of Hudson-Odoi, ahead of Perisic. He is the man we want on there. Hopefully he can redeem himself, not redeem himself, repeat his actions against Augsburg, against his former team, Bayer Leverkusen. The team, actually, it was between Dortmund and Leverkusen for the team we were going to do for this next gen career mode, and eventually we did go with Dortmund. I like Dortmund more. I think it's just that simple. Dortmund are a team everyone loves, and as you can see, as we said, we wanted Brandt out on this left hand side. So what we've done, he's not a left mid, he's not a left winger. We've actually pushed him in so far that he's a left attacking midfielder. So he has the traits and instructions of an attacking midfielder. It's just he's a bit more out left than Marco Royce is, who's central. But 5 minutes into the game, the Chilean Aaron Guiz charges forward here and plays a brilliant ball through to Borre, and the number 26 for Leverkusen goes ahead and puts them 1-0 to the good. 6 minutes in, with their first shot on goal. Not what we want, but thankfully it was an early goal, and we have all the time in the world to get back into this game. As Haaland lays the ball off to Brandt. Brandt to Schultz, making the overlapping run. Does really nicely and cuts back inside to Brandt. Turns his man on his right. Hits the post. I don't know how many times we've already hit the post in this career mode, but it is way too many for my liking. We've got to be a little bit more clinical when it comes to shots on the edge of the box. But Akanji goes down there through Borre, who's looking to get his second of the game. I personally thought that was a foul, but the referee allowed Borre to just charge forward. Thankfully, we've got Hummels, an experienced and strong centre-back at the back, and he can easily just force Borre out, not allowing him any chance on the ball. Really well done there to Hummels. But another chance over Leverkusen. They were all over us in this game. They just seem to be able to break me down tactically. As another chance here for Leon Bailey, trying to sneak in at the near post, but thankfully Berkey is equal to that, and you're going to see a lot of saves here from Berkey, because he just kept having chance after chance after chance as Jadon Sancho loses the ball here. Vendel, the Brazilian left-back, plays it inside to Demirbay. Demirbay to Aranguiz, who got the assist, I believe, for the first goal. He's going to look to charge past his man, try and recreate the first goal here as Demirbay tries on that curling effort. Thankfully, Berkey got a hand on it, because I don't know what is happening in this game. As we go into the second half, Jadon Sancho on this right-hand side looks to charge past his man, does so really nicely. Even skips away from the centre-backs as well, which is good to see as he whips it across the back post. Erling Haaland is nowhere near it, but we do get a corner from that resulting header away. As Sancho plays it short to Marco Reus. Marco Reus is going to then lay it across to Julian Brandt, turns inside onto his left foot, goes for a curling effort, and it just skims past the post. And we're still not quite able to get a goal. Another chance here from a free kick. Play it short to Jadon Sancho. The shot's not the best. It is actually quite pretty much out of the goalkeeper. Not really into either corner. It's right down the middle, right down the throat of the goalkeeper. Easy save, all things considered. It's just before the hour mark. With a chance here as Haaland. He's dropped a bit deeper and he's just come to get the ball. He plays it off to Witsel. Witzel's just going to hold it up, wait for his man to make a run. Eventually he will play that out wide to Julian Brandt. He's going to look to skip past his man. Plays it inside to Haaland. One touch, lays it out onto his left foot and bang, into the back of the net. That is a third goal in 2 games for Erling Haaland. He seems to have his shooting boots back now, which is good to see. And especially against a team like Leverkusen, we need to be beating them if we want any chance of getting to the Bundesliga title. They're going to be at least a Champions League rival with ourselves, so we're going to be competing with them for Champions League at least. As Hudson-Odoi comes on and he looks to whip it across to Julian Brandt, but the header, it's a poor header, should at least be getting that one on target. As we go into the dying stages of the game, there's literally 1 minute left, but a chance here for Leverkusen as Baumgartlinger plays the ball to Borre. Borre to Aranguiz. Aranguiz back through to Borre, and he shoots it across goal. And it's the same combination of Borre and Aranguiz that combine for the first, and they combine for the second in the 92nd minute of the game. Literally the final kick of the game. And we have lost to Leverkusen. Our first loss of the season. You can see the fans are going mental. That's how much it means for these Leverkusen fans. But we just got to move on. You can see there it was pretty much the final kick of the game. Instantly from kickoff, the referee blew his whistle for full time. But to come into this one, we're at Signal Iduna Park and we're taking on Hertha Berlin. Match day 6. We've really kind of got to start to get the ball rolling here today. We cannot drop points. See by the lineup, it's unchanged apart from the fact that Sancho has been dropped for Hudson-Odoi. Sancho has just not been the best this season, and we might have to look for maybe a tactical change to try and get him back into the kind of form that he should be in, the kind of player that he's so good at being, the dribbling, the assists, the goals. That's what we need from him, but we haven't really seen that much from him this season. As a chance here for Hertha Berlin, we can't really seem to get the ball away. We've put in so many tackles, kind of slightly winning it but not clearing it. And eventually it ends with, what's this guy's name? No, I cannot remember his name for the life of me. Begins with an L. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio scores for Hertha Berlin. The winger slash striker, obviously he can play a striker, but playing for a winger here today. He then gets them the goal and puts them 1-0 up, and it's just so annoying. The defence is struggling, they really are. Hudson-Odoi trying to do what Sancho should be doing, cutting inside and shooting on the left foot. Not the strongest of shots though, and it is right at the goalkeeper, denying us the chance of getting back onto level terms here as Julian Brandt in the box tries it up to Haaland. Haaland turns, plays it through to Marco Reus. Lovely chance here, great strike, blocks, falls back to him. He's got a chance for a second, but he's intercepted, and they do get the ball away. They're so strong defensively, this Hertha Berlin side. I don't know what it was, but we just couldn't break them down as easily as maybe we could with the Augsburg, and even with Wolfsburg. We broke Wolfsburg down quite a lot of times, but Hertha Berlin, there was something different here. As Witsel plays the ball up to Haaland, he holds off Stark quite nicely, hits it on his left. But you can see we're being we've got a result to shots from outside the box. We can't create chances inside the box. We're struggling a lot here. But Julian Brandt finds it out wide to Schultz. Schultz is going to cut inside, and that's what you need. When your strikers aren't pulling their weight, when your midfielders aren't getting the goals, if you've got a left back that can score a goal like that, you're so thankful, because I'm pretty sure Meunier would have been able to do the same on the other side. So we've got wing backs that can definitely contribute to goals, whether it be assists or actually goals themselves. So it's really, really good. But you can see here, what we're going to do is we're going to move Hudson-Odoi inside. We're going to switch him out onto the left so he can cut inside onto his right foot and strike it home. We're then going to put Marco Reus back at centre forward. We're going to have Brandt at cam, and we are going to bring on a right midfielder in Jadon Sancho. So we've got the two English wingers out wide. So hopefully this can do something for ourselves and actually get us back in front in this game. Sorry, not back in front for the first time this game. Marco Reus. I told you those shots from the edge of the box, they would soon come good for us. And it is a lovely shot, maybe just inside the box, this one. But a lovely curling effort from Marco Reus, who has probably been one of our best players this season. And not for the first time this season, proving to us why he is the captain of the club and why he's the leader, the legend that he is. But just past the hour mark here, a chance for Hertha Berlin to actually get back on level terms. It's a lovely little save there by Berkey. Just comes out, dives onto the ball, goes into the danger zone. It's a really, really brave save there by himself. And as you can see, Emerson's on at this point. It's because Meunier actually picked up a knock in this game, and he was forced off. So Emerson comes on, and he's been doing a shift on that right-hand side, I will say. But Luca Bacchio trying to get his second in the game. This time, though, Berkey is equal to it, forces it out for a corner that we should be able to get away as Hudson-Odoi gets it, looks to flick it away. Witsel, I don't know what Witsel was doing, go for a fancy flick there in the stupidest of places, and the Belgian gives away the ball. Piatek, the Polish gunman, tucks it home, and that is not what we want. All the blame there is on Witsel. Callum Hudson-Odoi laid it down to him. All he had to do was kick it upfield, and he went for a fancy little flick instead. As in the 88th minute, Camara looks to charge through here as he dinks it over the top for Cunha. Cunha, the Brazilian playmaker, dinks it over the top of Berkey. And for the second game running, in the dying embers of the game, we lose the game. We go down. This time it's 3-2 to Hertha Berlin. This time we've got the slightest little chance to try and get back into it, but with Marco Reus losing out the ball and then just holding on to it, not allowing us the chance, we lose the game. 2 games in a row with a loss. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I sure haven't. We've not performed as well as we should be, but hopefully in the next episode we can bounce back. We kick it off with Lazio in the Champions League, so it's not an easy game. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.